Welcome to our YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the transformative mega projects shaping the future of Australia in 2024. In this series, we will unravel the intricacies of 5 monumental endeavors, each contributing to the nation's progress in distinct ways. Our first spotlight falls on the Melbourne to Brisbane Inland Rail, a colossal 1,700 kilometers railway project seamlessly connecting major cities and fostering economic growth. Following this, we delve into the Outback Way, a 2,720 kilometers route vital for connecting Laverton to Winton and enhancing transport and tourism links. Moving to urban infrastructure, the Paramat Light Rail takes center stage, revolutionizing Sydney's mobility landscape. Meanwhile, WestConnex, a 33 kilometers motorway, addresses critical congestion issues in Sydney's western suburbs. Finally, the Western Sydney Infrastructure Plan unfolds, representing a decade-long $4.1 billion investment in road upgrades. Join us as we navigate through these projects, exploring their intricacies, challenges, and profound impacts on Australia's trajectory. Subscribe now for an insightful journey into the heart of Australia's visionary endeavours. 5 mega projects in Australia, 2024. In this article, we'll take a deep dive into the most exciting and ambitious projects set to take place in Australia shortly. From major infrastructure developments to railway projects, these mega projects in Australia represent cutting-edge technology and innovation in the country. These projects are set to have a significant impact on the economy and the lives of Australians. Join us as we explore each project in detail, delving into the challenges and opportunities they present and their impact on the nation's future. Melbourne to Brisbane Inland Rail. The Inland Rail project is a massive infrastructure undertaking that aims to connect Melbourne and Brisbane via regional Victoria, New South Wales, and Queensland, completing the national freight network. The 1,700 kilometers rail project is set to bring significant benefits to the country by connecting businesses, manufacturers, and producers to national and global markets, creating new opportunities and boosting economic growth. Inland rail will improve freight delivery, making it faster and more reliable for the growing population. Additionally, it will help to reduce road congestion and carbon emissions, making it safer for the communities. Construction of the project began in 2018 and is anticipated to be completed in 2027. However, this is an indicative estimate and may change based on factors such as community consultation, design development, and unforeseen weather events. The Australian government is delivering the project through the Australian Rail Track Corporation in partnership with the private sector at $14.5 billion. Outback Way. The Outback Way is a 720-kilometer route that connects Laverton in Western Australia with Winton in Queensland via Alice Springs in the Northern Territory. The McGowan government has partnered with the Commonwealth government to seal the remainder of this route as part of a $678 million project to create a new strategic transport and tourism route with the eastern states. The federal government has allocated $400 million to complete the 872-kilometer seal through Western Australia, with the McGowan government committing a further $100 million towards the project. The remaining funding will be used to seal the road in the Northern Territory and Queensland. The state government proposed this joint funding arrangement to the federal government last year to complete the sealing of the Western Australian section of the highway by 2030. The Outback Way is critical in providing access to remote Aboriginal communities, and the sealing of the road will improve access to health and other services, while also opening up rich mineral deposits east of Laverton. The project will also create a new road link to the eastern states, providing a new freight and tourism route. Additionally, the project is providing ongoing employment and training opportunities for local Aboriginal people. Paramat Light Rail. The Paramat Light Rail is a major infrastructure project being delivered by the New Valley government in Sydney to serve the growing population. The light rail system will create new communities, connect existing places, and make it easier for both locals and visitors to move around and explore the region. By 2023, around 28,000 people are expected to use the Paramat Light Rail every day, and an estimated 130,000 people will live within walking distance of the light rail stops. Paramat Light Rail Stage 1 is a two-way track spanning 12 kilometers, connecting Westmead to Carlingford via the Parramatta CBD and Camellia. It is expected to open in 2024. It will revolutionize the way workers, residents, and visitors move around the Parramatta area, linking Parramatta's CBD and train station to various locations including Westmead, Cumberland Precincts, Camellia Town Centre, Telapia, Bankwest Stadium, New Powerhouse Museum, Rosehill Gardens Racecourse, and 3 Western Sydney University campuses. On the other hand, Parramatta Light Rail Stage 2 is in the planning phase. The Nisbao government has committed $50 million from its 2021-2022 budget to the Phase 2 planning of the project. The preferred route for this stage of the project is connecting the Parramatta CBD to Ermington, Melrose Park, Wentworth Point, and Sydney Olympic Park. It will have 10-12 stops over a 10-kilometer two-way track with travel times of around 25 minutes from Sydney Olympic Park to Camellia and a further 8 minutes to Parramatta CBD. WestConnex is a 33 kilometers motorway project initiated by the New South Wales and Subapao state government, aimed at connecting the western suburbs of Sydney with 2 major international gateways of Australia, the airport and the Port Botany. The project includes the broadening of the M4 motorway east of Parramatta and the duplication of the M5 East motorway. Touted as Australia's biggest ever road project, the $14.9 billion project will be executed in 3 stages, with the first stage beginning in March 2015 and expected to be completed by 2019 and the final stage by 2024. The WestConnex roadway is expected to address the issues of congestion and delays caused by growth in heavy vehicle movements between Western Sydney and Port Botany Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport. The population and employment along the M5 and M4 corridors are anticipated to grow exponentially, and the movement of freight and passengers at Port Botany Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport is also expected to double in the next 20 years. The roadway will streamline traffic movement across Sydney, reducing travel time between Parramatta and Sydney Airport by approximately 40 minutes and boost economic development in the area. Following the completion of the WestConnex roadway, more than $20 billion in economic benefits are expected to be accrued by NSWATs. Western Sydney Infrastructure Plan. The Western Sydney Infrastructure Plan, WSIP, is a 10-year, $4.1 billion road investment program in Western Sydney, New South Wales. The program is jointly funded by the federal government, $3.3 billion, and the New South Wales state government, and aims to improve key road upgrade projects in Western Sydney, particularly in the southwest surrounding the future Western Sydney Airport. The funding is split among several projects, including the Northern Road Upgrade, Bringelly Road Upgrade, M12 Motorway, Warrington Arterial Road, Glenbrook Intersection at Ross Street, and Local Roads Package. The Bringelly Road Upgrade was the first to commence construction in January 2015 and will be the first to be completed. The last project to be completed will be the M12 Motorway, which is set to be completed before the completion of the new airport in 2026. The WSIP aims to improve infrastructure in Western Sydney and will take place over 10 years. The program is expected to significantly reduce travel times, improve road safety, and support economic growth in the region. Thank you for watching.